Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Tuesday the 28th of August. So let's have a look at the euro dollar as normal first, and well, in trend wise it's still in the upside. Had a good up day yesterday through the bank holiday here in the UK. Bit of a stalling point at the moment. The momentum's still solid on this upside. It could be just a continuation that's going to we'll see. We've got the weekly pivot below us at 1551, so if it did start coming down in any sort of speed, it would be a target. Now it may take a couple of days to get back down there the way it's running at the moment, so sorry, let's just get the right one there. So let's see where we are. At the moment though, we've got a bit of divergence on the AUDUSD here that might work its way off and just consolidate here. It's been consolidating for the last 4 or 5 hours there, really slowly dripping down, but shoving up at the moment. It may just want to continue on this shift to the upside. But got an untouched daily pivot as well, so just I'll be watching post 8 o'clock. You see yesterday it didn't actually start running until about midday when it actually eventually broke off. It was a slow old morning. 8 o'clock there, sold off for a bit back into its daily pivot and then consolidated. May seem much the same today. Now we've got no news coming out on any of the markets really. There's one US bit of data at 3 p.m, so nothing to really drive these markets today in terms of news. So let's move on and see where we are. Let's get the pound come up here. It'll be nice if it will come up for me. There we go. And we're starting off looking at dailies here. It's a bit slower, although it did still manage a proper move yesterday. A little bullish pivot swing actually sitting in there. Looking at the other markets, looking at the other time frames. Let's have a look. 4 hourly wise, well, looks like it's consolidated, and the last 4 hours is starting to push up here, give us a hammer, another bullish signal. From 60-minute point of view, we're sitting through the daily pivot here. Weekly pivot also ticked off on the pound, so well, maybe it gives it an easier route up without the magnet sitting underneath it. Yeah, looks bullish. It did a double top there at the same time as the euro moved, and there was a bit of divergence across that double top. So at the moment, looking bullish, still looking bullish here at the moment. He says, do you know, at the moment it's looking bullish. Right, dailies on the dollar yen. Let's have a look at this. Well, yesterday ended up a little bearish pivot swing. It's got the weekly pivot below. It could be tracking back at least towards that. Let's come down the time frame, see exactly where that weekly pivot is. It's sitting about 110.80, 83 area, maybe 82. But yesterday, well, it ended up shooting. Well, actually look through the Asian session, it's pushed up. Didn't do too much yesterday after the initial shove, but as I said, it's selling off at the moment here, so it's correlating with what's happening with the pound and the euro. So everything's in line at the moment. Target wise, if you're looking for this, as I said, there's the weekly pivot that sits below us. Okay, that's the dollar yen, Aussie dollar. And well, the Aussie dollar shifted up not as much yesterday here as the upper markets. It's a little bit slower, but it is still looking like it's heading in the upside. It's back to it's come off its weekly pivot here, but so it's bullish from that perspective above its weekly pivot, and well, at the moment getting a good kick up there, but target wise, well, if it's pushing up like this, could easily run into the R1, but it's very early in the morning at the moment trade wise, and we'll see what happens here with these markets, but it does look like it's got some potential for further upside. And let's have a look at the Canadian dollar. So good down day yesterday, another bearish pivot swing, so correlated with the euro. and negatively correlated as it should be with the euro and the pound. So what we're seeing here, well, selling off here at the moment, could be heading down towards that daily 200 in terms of direction. Already through its weekly pivot, so it's ticked that box. Well, solid old move through the Asian session there, possibly a bit too solid, and well, untouched daily pivot. So if it does dilly-dally around this morning, it may just come back from that, and if you were looking for a little bit more upside, that may be where it starts selling from. We'll see, but at the moment it looks like it's just heading down towards the S1. Yesterday's lows in the S1 certainly in target there. Little else to say on that, but these markets are, it does look like there's an overall theme of some dollar weakness, so that's what we'll be trying to trade today, depending on how it's shaped up first thing, as I said, with the likes of the euro and the pound. Divergences on those hourlies and weekly, well, the weekly pivot on the euro still to be touched, and daily pivots there still to be touched. So I'll be patient this morning if I was trading that. We'll just see what happens. As I say, just post 8 o'clock. Okay, have a great day. Bye for now.